Hey guys, what's up? So as I've noticed in the comments, a lot of you want to know an update on my $800 Lexus, and here she is right here. Now she is a bit dirty, but don't judge the car. The car is running great. I've been using it to go to work and all the kinds of chores and stuff. But there are a few things that need to get worked on. So one thing that did happen over a couple of months is I did get new tires for the car. These are called Zafiro, some Chinese brand. I didn't really want to spend too much, so I ended up getting a brand new set of tires for the car. Now, as you can see, something's missing here, and it's my hubcap. Apparently, my mother was here with my aunt, and this guy came out of nowhere in a bike and decided he'd take two of them. So he took two on this side, and my mom happened to catch him in the act of stealing. So he only managed to take two. So there's two floating hubcaps somewhere that are probably mine somewhere on eBay. So as you can see, the hood, the grille especially, it's kind of altered. And as you can see, the hood shocks are completely broken. The hood doesn't stay up at all. But the previous owner ingeniously drilled holes through the post so that you can fit a screw in there. And it'll hold still. And it won't fall down, which is pretty cool. So here's me turning on the car for you guys so you guys can hear it. And the car runs perfectly fine. Everything runs as it should, and it sounds great. So like I said, the engine runs great. So there's no problems with it. The only things that I have to do regularly is just check the fluids, make sure everything's okay. Because, with the older car, it's unpredictable. You don't know when or where something's going to leak or something's going to pop. So just like recently, this started happening to my coolant. I started noticing a lot of coolant loss. And even though I just replaced the radiator, I still noticed that it was still leaking coolant. Another thing I replaced was the fan clutch. I noticed that the old one was kind of weak and it wouldn't turn with the engine speed. And yeah, it was like real loose. So I decided to replace that too. It was like around 50 bucks on Amazon. Another thing I replaced was the radiator. It was leaking and cracked, so just replaced it. Bought it on eBay. And here's a shot of the driver's side. As you can see, the paint's not really the best. It needs a lot of work. It needs a lot of sand down and repainted, probably black or so. And here's a shot at the passenger side. I was trying to paint it, trying to get it primed, but still not there yet. So to me, the paint on the outside is not that important. What matters to me is the brakes, engine, everything else except for that. I did notice that it came with aftermarket side skirts, which is pretty cool. I also noticed that a couple of the brackets from the headlight are broken, which is not that important as long as the headlight works. So upon checking the headlights, I did notice that some of the brackets are missing. And I'm thinking he replaced them or something happened, and so only one of the bolts is actually holding it down. This one is loose, but it's not going to fly off or anything. But it's sitting there pretty nicely, so I'm not too worried about it. Now on the driver's side, on the other hand, the brackets are all in good position. They're all bolted down, so this is not going to go anywhere. Sorry about the I guess bird crap there, but this corner light does need replacement. As you can see, it's like a loose tooth. This bracket completely came off. I tried to JB weld it to the light again, but it won't hold. And the bracket on the inside, as you can see, is starting to come apart little by little. I'm thinking this is just natural erosion. As far as the interior goes, it's in great shape. Ice cream truck. So far, how's the car running? The car is running great. Although I do notice that there's a small leak coming from under the crank, and it appears to be cooling. So what that tells me is that I might have to do a timing belt change on this car soon. But I mean, I'm a mechanic, so, well, homemade mechanic, but I can do it, so it doesn't matter. Shell out 150, get a new timing belt, new water pump, new what is that? The timing belt tensioner, everything. Just do the whole front end again. And this car, I probably can easily do another 250,000 miles. The engine runs great. It passed California smog, which is one of the strictest, I think, in the country. So it's great. So as far as the car, it's running great. No problems with it. Everything runs as it should. Just that little coolant leak, but it doesn't have me worried. At least the car, I know that it will last me a long time. Thanks guys for watching this update. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel in case you want to watch more. And if you guys have any suggestions for future videos, just leave it in the comments below. I always get back to people that respond, so I'm here. And let me know if you have a LS400, or what do you have?